And developing right now, we've been watching this huge fire. This was a scene about 3:30 this morning in Boulder at 23rd and Pearl. They have got more of it under control now, and it damaged like a whole bunch of units, but luckily only 2 people had minor injuries, which is kind of miraculous, really. Started about 3:30 this morning.
Yep, and we've got 9 News reporter Jordan Chavez out there this morning live from the area. Jordan, how is the fire control going?
Right now, efforts are kind of remaining steady out here this morning. They're still just trying to really work on those hot spots that we talked about a little bit earlier that kept popping up. That's kind of where their main focus is. And again, they put a lot of their efforts into the 3rd building because in this area that they are dealing with, there are 3 buildings that are a part of this complex. But they said those first 2 buildings, 1 and 2, that the fire was so bad they actually could only fight it from the outside. Let me go ahead and step aside and show you what we're seeing on the ground. It looks like there's not as many emergency vehicles out here at this time right now, but only maybe 1 or 2 have left. We do still see at least 1 ladder in the air, and we are still seeing some fire hoses very far in the distance behind some of these trees that are still working on those firefighters. You might actually be able to see them from our Sky 9 shot right now. But we are told from Boulder Fire Rescue that they had about a 5-minute response time this morning. Again, that first call came in about 3:32, and then they got here about 3:39. But again, they say when they arrived, those first 2 buildings, they were so bad. It's what they actually call defensive fire conditions. That means it's so heavy that they didn't have the ability to actually send crews inside. So they went ahead, they put all their efforts into that 3rd building. Well, crews went inside. They had to make sure that all the units were clear inside that 3rd building while they continued to work on those exterior efforts for the first 2 buildings. They say they were able to get this fire under control at about 5:40. But again, that does not mean that it is out. They are still working with all those hotspots right now, which is what we are seeing those hoses going for. Just like Gary had mentioned, 2 minor injuries from residents out of the 83 units that had been impacted. None of those were taken to the hospital, by the way. Now, we did also hear of a report of a short jump, but Boulder Fire says that an ambulance crew was able to catch that person, and they are also okay. So as big as this fire was this morning, it is just absolutely incredible, and we are so thankful to hear that really everybody largely made it out of this unscathed, you guys.
It is absolutely miraculous considering the sheer, size of that fire there too. Jordan Chavez, thank you.